everybody that I am sponsored by Big Bully Gaming out of California. You can check them out at bigbullygaming.com for all your action token needs. Now, today, my guest is none other than two-time rock champion and host of Clixed, Mr. Daniel Powell. Welcome, Daniel.
Howdy, howdy. How's it going?
Not too bad, buddy. How about yourself?
Oh, doing well. Doing well.
So you're rocking the Uni team against me today, eh?
Yeah, sounds good. This is a team I've been working and tweaking on a little bit the past few, I don't know, probably about the past 6 weeks, 7 weeks or so. Won a WKO with it last weekend before last.
That was in Kentucky?
Yeah, Lexington, Kentucky. Yeah, so we had our WKO at Big Bang in Owensboro on Saturday, and then drove over Saturday night to Lexington.
And you judged the Big Bang one.
Yeah, I did judge the Big Bang one, yeah. And then about 3 hours all the way over. You know, that super long drive that us folks in the States have to do, right?
Oh, you're going to be that guy,
eh? And had the next WKO on Sunday, so.
Yeah, way to make me jealous.
I wouldn't be able to make it with your 24-hour drive.
Yeah, that to be clear, that's only for nationals.
Right. But still, a WKO 5-6 hours away. That's crazy.
Yeah, we do it in one day, so we'll travel 5 hours. We usually leave at like 5-6 in the morning, and we don't get home till like 3 in the morning the next day.
That's not for me. I'm getting too old for that. We go over the night before if it's more than about 2.
Yeah, I try and keep it a little economical. Makes the wife happy.
Yeah, it's true.
So, who won the Big Bang one?
So it was Randy Carter from Lexington, actually. So he was playing the starter Hulk Vulture team. He played like Exospecs, Blood Axe, and the Volt Arms, I think.
Ooh.
And then he played the Everett Rosses, 3 of them, and Mr. Oz, a Miss Marvel, and a Groot with like 1 ID. And I actually met him. Actually beat him in the finals at Lexington. So he had 2 really good back-to-back days with that team.
That leads me to my next question. Do you remember the gauntlet you had to run to win your WKO in Lexington?
Remember the what now?
Your matchups in Lexington.
Oh yeah. I'll actually I'll have an article out this week on it as well. But I can talk about them. Do you want me to go over my matches that I had?
Sure.
So yeah, I started out the day against Stephen Clark Jr. and he had a Starro. It was Starro, Mr. Oz, Unseen, Wakanda Map Bonus, Groot, Flora, Mangog. I think 2 Floras and some IDs. We both had, and he won map. We took me to the Wakanda EarthX map. Basically, it came down to we both had some pretty cruddy dice that game. So I ended up baiting his Mangog to come over, and he took the bait. So Mangog had no perplex, so Mangog had a 8 attack. I think maybe even perplexed it up with Harley to a 10. But it was still 10 on an 18, 10 on a 20. We had 4 probs in play, and then Mangog didn't hit on that attack. So that helped out. Basically, it came down to it was like 100 to like 40 or something.
Oh wow! In that kind of matchup, Mangog makes a huge difference.
Right. So I was able to get the Mangog, get the Flora, get the Floras, get the Groot, and get Mr. Oz. So it ended up being Retail and Oz because he hit Uni to his outwit click. And then I just outwitted the senses on Mr. Oz and was able to take him out. But Unseen and Star Row ended up like three rows outside of my starting area when time was called.
Wow.
So, like, I guess I could have won the long game, but it was certainly felt the pressure was on to keep going because I was out of IDs at that point. So it was it would have been an all out battle there. So maybe if there was like another 10 minutes in the game, he might have gotten my unseen. But then round 2, I played Jalen Major, who was playing Ultra Chase Thanos with Lockjaw, and Groot Flora's No Mangog and IDs. So this matchup, it came down to I used my Walking Woods to flurry on his Lockjaw. I stayed in stealth with Uni, and went over for the kill shot on Thanos. I hit him once and went over to hit him again because it goes, he takes 3, he takes 6, he dies.
Yep.
And I needed to roll a 7 and missed it. So he knocked me all the way to my stop click. And Uni just outwitted the senses on the dog to kill Lockjaw. And I moved him all the way back and then called out Wolverine for the heal off the stop click. And I lost Unseen to do that to a Storm ID, and then I ended up winning that game by like 10 points. It literally came down to like he had Thanos and a Flora, and I just had some Walking Woods and Uni. But he had called in more IDs than I did. Is how that math worked out. Something like that. So it was like 170. We both had 170 points left on the map, but he called out more IDs. So
we'll have to remember this for later because we have a question about Uni versus Thanos.
Yeah, I saw that. And then round 3 was against Zach Brazier, who's my teammate, who was playing the same team I was, but instead of Unseen with the Reality Gem, he was playing Lockjaw, and it was my only loss of the day, and it was 36-35. I called out 2 IDs. I popped his Uni and destroyed his Remaker ring, because it's unequipped KO. And then time was called.
Wow.
Yeah, so it was a hard fought match. Round 4, I played against Kobik, basically Easton's build from Nationals, Kobik Collector, Unseen, Groot Flora, all that good stuff. So it was Brian Estes out of Nashville, Tennessee. He left a lane open on Collector, so I side blasted Collector for 6. I went for a single target pulse wave on Kobik to KO her and missed. Again, needing a 7. So this time I did get my Uni popped, and he killed 2 of my Eternals, but couldn't get the kill shot on Cersei. My Walking Wood ended up killing his Kobik. Making some like intense rolls. It was like 11 on a 19. He like rolled the 8. It was because it was 2 probs, and I had a prob. It was 11 on 18 because I perplexed it up with Unseen. So it was like 8, 8, 8, 9, something like that. And the next turn he finished it up. And then Wolverine call out killed Unseen. So it ended up like we added up the points real quick, and he was still 5 points ahead with the suited henchman. So I had to table him because we were both above 300 because I'd KO'd his Gene call in. So it ended up I was able to, about the last 2 minutes of the game, shoot his suited henchman with Cersei. So I tabled him, but won by like 2 points or something crazy. Like a pretty close amount. So it was the first 300-300 win that I had ever experienced.
So all your games in the day were super close, at least in Swiss, eh?
Yeah, for the most part they were. So the top 8 match was Austin Lytle, and he had Kobik Trader, Unseen, Groot, Flora, kind of the standard Kobik build. He took me to Galador Promenade. We did. Bolt had the kill shot on his unseen twice. The first time he rolled a 6 on senses. The second time Bolt crit missed right out of the gate. So that was cool. He used some IDs to try to kill my unseen, but missed because unseen was he outwitted the stealth, but unseen was still a 20. 2021 in the hindering. So the call outs missed. So the tempo was kind of in my favor. And then Uni did Uni things and shot his trader, shot his Kobik. Yeah, I did table him at that point. And I only had Uni left, but it was pretty much over with at that point. Then top 4, I played against Zach again. Zach made kind of a tempo error early on and called out a Cyclops to kill my Groot. I responded by killing his Groot and Flora without using an ID. So that puts Zach behind on points, right? Because it ends up being 33-30 if I don't ever use an ID. So Zach pressed the pace and missed killing my unseen with the Wolverine. He hit him for 2 with blades, and then I rolled out on the second flurry. So from there, I pretty much popped Zach's Uni and tabled him, mercy rolled him. And then the final match was Randy Carter playing Vulture and Hulk with a bunch of Everett Rosses and Perplex and Mr. Oz and like Exospecs, Blood Axe, and Ock Arms. He didn't have Colonel Poison, so Vulture made his run over there. And typically in that matchup, if I don't roll Shape Change on Uni 3 times, to one of the 3 chances it takes to go to pop him, then I lose. If I can make the shape change, I win. I made the shape change. Uni was still top dial. The rest of my team died. Uni responded by killing Vulture. He sent out Hulk, and Uni super sensed out of the Hulk attack, killed Hulk, and that was pretty much the end of that matchup. It was about, 10-15 minutes because Randy had no offense left. And I'd KO'd his Colossal Retaliators. So there was not much I could do. Uni was just going to run over there and shoot something else and be ahead on points if I wasn't already ahead on points. So.
Wow, that's quite the run to the W, I gotta say.
Yeah, it was fun. A lot of interesting matchups. Nothing was, really given at any point on any of those.
Now, you mentioned the mercy rule, and you and I had discussed this prior. Barring killing any of your IDs, if someone pops Uni-Mind, can your team be mercy ruled?
Yeah. I mean, depending on the actioning, right? But if I play it correctly, I should be able to last long enough that I don't get popped until late game. I have been mercy ruled. I was mercy ruled at Nats, but admittedly, I had made a mistake early on in that game, and the team wasn't really built. The version of the team I played at Nats wasn't particularly built really well. So there was like things that I needed to do, but I couldn't do because the team couldn't do it. Not an excuse at all. Pat played a perfect game and didn't. So, it can definitely be mercy ruled. It's a thing. So,
no.
You just got to be careful. You just got to play smart, play conservative, and hope you don't get popped.
Yeah. So, what are your feelings on the mercy rule?
I think it's fine. I think they should just fix the game elements that cause a mercy rule, not create the mercy rule. But it's probably a fine. What am I trying to say? A fine balance between that. There's risk and reward with everything, right? So ID cards probably weren't the problem. It was probably just mainly Uni And I imagine Uni threw off some folks at Worlds, and that probably made them really look at how Uni was changing matchups. But along with the mercy rule, we got the no double zeros during Swiss, which I'm ecstatic about. So, you know, um, so that's really helpful. Uh,
So why do you like the double zeros rule?
because there's been teams over the years that just played for a roll off.
Goblin King.
Yeah, I mean, whether it was Goblin King, well, Goblin King didn't really play for a roll off. Goblin King played for sniping something and running away. Um, but I'm thinking of things like the Resurrection Man, Dead Man, Mystique, as an example. That team, could take something small and win, but there was also times where that team matched up with the other team with a mirror match that they were just playing for a roll off. So it encourages folks to actually play the game. Um, and things like Uni versus Uni or Goblin King versus Goblin King, during Swiss, those folks can't, just roll off, right? They actually have to attack each other or fear or risk losing going down the bracket together.
Yeah. Admittedly, I didn't know about the Mystique Resurrection Man team. It was before my time.
Gotcha.
I didn't start playing until Nick Fury, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
That team was still around at that point.
I didn't start
Mystique.
competitive until after the Mighty Thor, though.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That was long gone. It was about 6 months gone at that point. Yeah, it was a hard team to play against, especially if you never packed any pulse wave. So there were some teams that had just no win scenario against it. If you didn't have a pulse wave call in, you couldn't kill Mystique, and you never would kill Dead Man and Resurrection Man. It was just no win scenario because Mystique ignored characters, so she could just run away. There was no locking her down.
Gross.
And then Dead Man and Resurrection Man, as long as there was characters on the map, they came back, and you never scored them.
Ew.
So, yeah, now it wasn't in Swiss, but it was top 4 of Rock Cup or top 8 of Rock Cup in 2016, and I was playing Strange and Faust, and that's how I made top 4 that year. I took a Resurrection Man. It was Resurrection Man, Mystique, and Mixie with a full Pandora's box. I took it to a roll off in top 8 because I didn't make the mistake of calling out an ID at any point. And he never sent over anything but Resurrection Man. So I literally kept Resurrection Man at bay and sent him back to the starting area like 8 times that game. Because Mixie ended up having like a super high defense before I could actually think about getting over there. But but during Swiss we would have both taken double losses. So I'm glad that that rule's in place now.
So, you were top 4 in 2016. You won 2017 and won 2018. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, that's correct. Yep.
Wow.
So,
Is it acceptable to say you're pretty excited for Rocktober or what?
I'm always excited for Rocktober. It's going to be the last year of Rocktober.
Which makes me kind of sad.
Yeah, I mean, I'm really looking forward to Memphis more than anything, right? Because that's the only world title now. Rocktober is not a world title anymore.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Rocktober is essentially going to be team constructed nationals and single sealed nationals essentially. And there's no $4,000 on the line anymore, sadly.
Yes, which I know hurt everybody when that was announced.
Hey, it helped pay for Clixed there for a couple of years. So
Amongst other things, I'm sure.
yeah, yeah.
Well, I'll be excited to see if you can finish off the Rocktober three-peat, even though it isn't a world championship.
Yeah, I think we'll look forward to going. It's gonna be sealed, so I've
Oh,
taken a so Rocktober, so it's like Friday there's gonna be like a sealed WKO. Saturday is the team constructed, where it's like 3 versus 3, and no game elements can be duplicated
gotcha.
between the three. So like if I play Iceman ID faculty, you can play the student, but we have to have two different Iceman call-ins.
Well, thank God
Um,
for Genesis.
yeah, exactly. So, and then Sunday is going to be just two boosters sealed with national kind of level pricing.
Oh, so there's like no more Rocktober constructed singles.
Right. Yeah. So I've tried to appreciate sealed now. Take a little bit more um, stock in sealed. Actually, at the end of June, a month from today, actually, in June, I actually won my first sealed WKO um, at the start of this event. So I was pretty stoked about that. And I'm like, okay, well, so I can take this sealed thing pretty seriously and try to do good at it. But now, if I don't pull well, then I'm just going to have fun. But if I pull well, then I think I can take a pretty good run at some of these sealed events.
Yeah, no, it always does come down to polls, but I will say your podcast always does a bang up job on sealed primers.
Yeah, appreciate that. Yeah, we got our Star Trek one coming out this week. We recorded it last night, so
You know what? I listened to some episodes 3 times. Like, no
yeah,
joke.
we try to do a good job of going over pretty much every figure now, not just some of our favorites. Folks really seem to like the actual going over of every figure in detail. Now, to be fair, some of the Star Trek stuff was like, this is a good generic. Let's move on.
Yeah.
And not much you can say about a 30-point like charge blades piece.
Your
Um,
Black Panther Illuminati one was amazing.
yeah, a Black Panther and Illuminati is an amazing set. So it's not. There's a lot of good things you can say about a great set like that. So
And I really enjoyed Jay's perspective too.
yeah, we've been enjoying having Jay on quite a few times now. Get a different perspective on the show. So we appreciate having Jay on. So
So, when were you saying your next episode's coming out?
it's gonna have to be tomorrow because we're leaving for Gen Con on Wednesday. So um,
And
I've got I got quite a bit of click stuff to do. So I'm busy at work. I'm sure, and I have a regular job and stuff. So,
plus
but
a child.
yeah, plus a new child. But tomorrow I have to um, get the tournament report turned into Pat with all of the WKO winners and get the episode up. And I mean, that's not a big deal, but I mean, time's time. It takes me about 45 minutes to do an episode, editing and uploading and sharing and all that stuff. And then the WKO report takes me like a couple hours. But I mean, I know it's kind of first world problems, but for something that doesn't doesn't earn me an income, I spend quite a bit of time on it throughout the week. So
And I think I speak for many people out there when I say we appreciate it.
no problem. We love doing it. That's for sure.
So, your WKO report will be up on Majestics.
Yeah, Pat should have the WKO my talking about my win up this week, and then I should have weeks 4 and 5 team lists up this week as well. So
Perfect. I just wanted to let everyone know where they can find that. And you also was it last night you posted an episode for Clixed Off?
yeah, we recorded. I think today's Monday, right? I think I posted it Saturday.
Yeah, I just
The,
brought it up. You're right,
the
Saturday.
episode with Devin Owens talking about his Canadian Nats win. So
Perfect.
yeah,
Speaking of Devin Owens, he'll
yeah,
be
go
on
ahead.
in a couple weeks here to do this
Cool.
a similar episode to you. We'll talk about his wins, his Canadian Nationals run. But I'm looking forward to listening to the new episode. I've been slacking. Usually I'm on it day of.
Yeah, Devin was a great guest to have on. He had a very unique nationals experience, so it was cool to have him on talking about that. So yeah, it's the summer months are it's kind of a busy season. There's a lot of clicks going on, a lot of conventions, a lot of sets coming out. December is usually kind of our slow month um, for having content. So that's usually when we do some of our I don't know, wacky or zanier things for the year, in December and January.
Like your 6 Wolverines versus 6 Daredevils.
Yeah. So I think I don't have them yet. We don't have enough in our group yet, but I'm hoping we can win some at Gen Con if Howard has some. But we want to do the 6 Wolverines versus 5 dupes.
Nice.
A dupe's not even a unique, so it's not even one of our rule-breaking zany things. So,
Have the Wolverines been defeated yet?
yeah, the Daredevils beat them.
That's fair. That Daredevil's pretty bonkers.
The Whales didn't beat them, I don't think. That was Tyler and Lane did that, and then we did the Jokers. The Jokers lost on points. And then the Daredevils actually beat the Wolverines, but again, I mean, Daredevil's a unique, and haha, Joker's a unique, so it's just a what if type scenario.
Yeah, but those matches are super fun to watch. I don't care if you're breaking rules to make them happen.
Yeah, we just don't have enough dupes yet to do it. I mean, we could do it on Roll20, but it's kind of, we like to film actual clicks matches whenever we get the opportunity.
I hear you. I'm super excited for my new Clixed room in the new house to be able to start doing that. My supportive wife even bought me a new camera, so we're gonna be hitting that hard soon.
Yeah, I think that's my next purchase is to try to get a better high definition camera. I mean, I have it's like 1080p webcam, and that does okay. But
I'll send you a link for mine when we're done today. The one my wife just bought me, that is.
Yeah.
Did you hear what the turnout for Canadian Nationals was?
It was 25 players.
Yep, and top cut to 8. That is almost half of their turnout last year.
Did they have? I think there was 36 last year. Or was there 50 last year?
I want to say there was somewhere between 44 and 50. I'm not 100% on that, but I think I remember being bitter because there was over 40 people and they cut the top 8, which I know technically by the math works, but I was salty.
I mean, it
after
depends
traveling.
if you do 5. Like, it depends if you do like 6 rounds, but anything above like 33 or so, it's fine to do a top 16. Really, just you do like 4 and 16 should be fine.
Yeah. But yeah, I was really surprised because I know that Emily was telling me day 1 of nationals there was like 40 to 50 people there, and to hear that day 2 only had 25 seems pretty crazy compared to the 120 from US Nats.
I think it was 108 this year.
Oh, okay.
Or maybe I'm thinking about the number of teams. I don't remember. It was right around there, but I mean, I think Canadian Nats also had kind of the problem of short notice.
Yes, I will say that. As a Canadian, I feel like it was horrendously short notice. But
yeah, I mean, I put everything I could in to try to come up for Canadian Nationals this year, but with the baby and everything and the short timeline, just couldn't make it happen. Yeah. Hopefully, we get some more notice next year. So
I'm hoping so too. And I would just like to say, if you went to Canadian Nats and I missed it because of short notice this year, I would have been pissed.
It actually wasn't too bad flight wise, even to get here out of our small regional airport to get up to what was it, to Ottawa? Was that where it was? No,
No, this
Uh,
year it was Montreal.
Montreal, yeah. So it actually wasn't too bad. It was like 300, I think 300, like $90 to fly up there round trip. So that wasn't too bad at all.
So, real quick, Beezy's watching, and he said they appreciate what you do a lot, and thanks for your hard volunteer work, Dan.
Oh yeah, you're welcome, and I appreciate Beezy. Beezy's does the Whiz Kids events and helping out with the judging and all that kind of stuff. So Beezy does a great job too. So right back at you, buddy.
And then Emily is also watching, and she said she thinks U.S. Nationals had 127 people, and she said on day 2 of Canadian Nationals, there were 0 Quebec players, which is pretty crazy.
I'm having to keep Google Maps up. So Quebec is the province that Montreal is in. Got it.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to not fail at my Canadian geography tonight. So
You know what? You're doing a better job than I do when I talk about U.S. geography, so we'll call it even on that.
yeah, that's crazy. I mean, everything in Canada is huge. So
So we have a few viewer questions, and I figure we'll get down to this game. How do you feel about that?
yeah, sounds good.
Okay, so I'm gonna rattle them off in the order at which I got them. Max Marcus wants to know, what do you think are some underrated keywords?
Oh man, like it's hard to say because pretty much all of the good keywords are pretty much known. Like if I think about what keyword needs like a little bit extra to be better, like we're talking like maybe like tier 2.9 on its way to 1, like probably ruler. um I know BZ kind of works on a ruler team with Starro and stuff, but it's like it's just missing that little bit of extra stuff.
Yep, I would agree.
Um, and that was when I looked at that one. There's some things that I wish were a little bit better, like the time related keywords, future and past, and scientist.
Yo, yeah, I
Um,
think scientist is right there recently.
yeah, so there's like there's three
Kang.
or four. Yeah, Kang, and then the new Star Trek set has some good scientists in it. And we kind of talked about that. Is like scientist doesn't have that like core piece to build around, and it's not even a core, right? It could be like if you think about X-Men, right? It's like 4 super rare Wolverines. That's a core. It's not any one piece, but scientist is kind of missing that piece that your team or pieces that your team will focus around. It's got a lot of good support, but not that fulcrum of the team
Two
strategy.
two keywords I think are like a piece or two away. I feel like robots is just sniffing on the edge of the meta, but no leadership really hurts it, especially no cheap leadership. And maybe it's missing like one support piece, but like with Murder Machine, Tri Sentinels, Isaac, like it's right there.
Yeah, they did get leadership in the Star Trek set, um, but it's not quite good enough.
And then
They,
the martial arts keyword, or martial artist rather. I always kind of take a look at it because that pesky Green Arrow's still hanging around. Fast Force's Shredder's still a thing. Like, I feel like there's a few good pieces to build around there, but it literally has like 0 support when you go down the like list of martial artists.
sure. Um, yeah, we got a lot of good pieces in like the turtle sets too, but it's just more casual than competitive.
Yeah.
If only we could still call out Shang-Chi, that would be good.
You guys love that piece, eh?
He was really good. Well, there was been 2 really good Shang-Chis in the past like 5 years. Um, the call out, of course, the call out Shang-Chi from the WizKids Marvel. and then and it was the Prime version of Shang-Chi and Daredevil set. The cat was really good with his replaced it with a broken forgery trait because his resources were big. He could remove relics and resources from the game, if I remember correctly.
Ooh.
And he was just super good. He had like close combat expert as a close action. So you get like charge 12 for 2 and like go like 12-4. And there was ways to like pump him up so he'd be like maxed out 15-5 pretty easily.
Huh. We need something that removes items these days. Like, I wish Mr. Nobody was still hanging around. He'd be stirring up some stuff.
Yeah, he would. Yeah, Mr. Nobody would be good. I mean, Collector's a thing.
True. We did just get Collector.
Yeah.
I had a momentary lapse on him.
Yeah, Collector, and I think there might be something else that removes objects, but it's just not quite good enough.
There
I'm not
was
mistaken.
I'm not sure which space turtle, but one space turtle did, but they just rotated.
Yeah, they just rotated, didn't they?
Alright, question 2, and I'm pretty sure I know the answer to this one, but I figure I'll ask you anyway. If Murder Machine kills it's from Louis Ramirez. If Murder Machine kills 4 figs in one action, does he then trigger his ability 4 times, getting 4 attacks?
Yeah, isn't that fun?
That's what I thought. I have energy exploded a group of Walking Woods before, and it resulted in a lot of yummy attacks.
Yeah. I mean, the bad thing is that he can't move, and they're just vanilla attacks. But once you're in range, if he goes off, he goes off. It's a big thing. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I would say he's like a tier below Hawkeye Vulture, but he's right there.
Yeah, he just needs that little bit of support.
Again, I say the robots are just missing that little bit.
Mm-hmm.
And then Anthony Barnstable. I'm going to let you handle this one. It's what cool rules corner case questions should a judge start preparing to answer?
Oh man, like the biggest thing for me is always, and it was the hardest thing for me to learn when I started judging, was line of fire. So like download the app on your phone, because line of fire is all math when it's a gridded system. So learn the math behind line of fire. And so like Anthony's one of the WizKids volunteers, a great guy. So I don't know, as far as like corner cases go, the best thing I can recommend would be like read the Realms rule forums, because people bring up weird stuff there, and just like check the Facebook groups for what people are asking about, because generally when they're asking about things on there, it's when the result of that is they go on to the win from there.
Gotcha. A quick note on your line of fire comment there is last episode Beezy did a whole segment on seeing through elevated in lines of fire for people that don't quite get that. So people can check that out as well. He did a really good job of explaining that.
Yeah, and there's some good examples on the win as well about that. So
he actually took screenshots and brought those up.
Oh wow, nice! I'll have to go back and watch that. Hey, do you have that on your YouTube channel yet?
I just got a editing program today, thanks again to my lovely wife, and I will be putting all the Road to Memphis episodes up within the next couple days.
Nice. Cool.
I'm making a little push to step up my content a little, so.
Yeah, that's good. Everybody, it's good things for people to go back and reference.
That being said, I know he's watching right now, and I said I had something I wanted to talk to Beezy about, and I'm hoping to twist his arm into doing a once a week, once every 2 weeks segment that for now we'll tentatively call Rules with Beezy, where I get him on and we have him cover some of the like more frequently asked questions to the judges, because I know he does a lot of that. So I figured that could be helpful to some people out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Do it, BZ.
Yeah, listen to Daniel. Do it, Beezy. He's honestly like super good to me. So, and
Oh yeah.
speaking of Beezy, our last question, which I can't wait to hear your answer, is Beezy wants to know Thanos versus Uni. I assume he means which one is better.
Yeah, I mean, BZ and I have talked about this. I mean, the problem is that in general, Thanos can just be shot without, I mean, he can be double tapped. Now, I guess Uni can too, but if Uni's double tapped, um, it's not over because if Thanos is double tapped, he's dead. If Uni's double tapped, he at least has the Eternals to try to win with. In the full on like get knocked to stop and then die situation. So I don't know. I'm a Uni guy. I'll love him till he retires. Then I'll probably play Thanos. So it's another 11 months BZ, and then I'll start playing Thanos probably.
I'm in the same boat as you on that one. You know, I've played Uni since I came into competitive, so I'm with you on this one. And I think, like, for me, the stop click on Uni makes a big difference. And the ability to pick the power.
Yeah, because always picking powers. I mean, and that's the big deal. Is like if you just played Thanos versus Uni in a vacuum, Uni picks stealth, and Thanos can't perplex him. So the only way I would really play Thanos right now, personally, is if he had the Eternal keyword, and then I would use him for that sweet sidestep as a blue flame.
Yep, that's fair. But yeah, the pick a power makes a big deal for me.
Yeah, I mean, comparing them at like the 160 versus 165. And then the 10 points doesn't gain you anything extra on IDs as far as their base costs go. I mean, because basically Uni's 170 and Thanos is 170 because you play the Soul Gem with him typically. So for point cost to point cost, you don't gain anything extra with the IDs. I don't know. And he can be double tapped as long as you don't miss your 7.
And so BZ says, wish we had a Starman-like figure, which is before my time, so I don't know that reference.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know Starman. I have to look it up. I got Realms open. I don't know if you had a Starman. Yes, Legion of Superheroes. Oh, it was he messed with objects is what he's saying.
Oh yeah. After objects have been placed, you may place any 2 objects in each other's squares. Starman modifies his relic roll by +1. Yep, that would be pretty. He's a little expensive, so if we got that for like 45, 50 points, I'd be down.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, he's got perplex, but no defense powers. Ugh.
Yep, I agree.
Well, he's got energy shield, deflection, and super senses, but no reducers.
Yeah, no reducers. Scary. No, thank you. I get a little nervous playing Kobik like I am tonight because of the no reducer.
It's a thing. Depends on how the dice go, right?
Yeah. And then we have a guy watching from Thailand, so I would just like to say hi to him and hope he's enjoying the show.
Oh, that's sweet. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a long way to be watching from. We definitely appreciate that. So with that concludes our viewer questions. And should we roll for map?
Yeah, sounds good. So you're playing the unthemed version, so I do have a +4 here. So
okay.
I win map.
I won't bother rolling.
So yeah, I mean, pretty much We'll play on a muck time.
My favorite map.
Yeah, this map was on my list for my WKO win. I mean, um, I love this map, so it's in the background, so we'll get set up.
I think during my WKO, I won map twice, and both times I took them to a muck time with the X-Men.
Yeah, it's just a really good map.
My first match that I won map was against a champion, and with his stupid squares, I just had to take him to an open map.
Yeah, because you just got to sink a bunch of attacks into him for sure.
Yeah, that was exactly it. The guy played, which will be up on my YouTube soon. He played, come on now, I'm having a brain fart. Pip the Troll, Unseen, and Champion.
Oh wow, yeah, so a lot of mobility. That's cool.
Yep. So I basically just moved up, engaged, and started swinging for the fences. He also had
Yeah.
the reality gem for Unseen and the Auk Arms for Champion.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
I made
You mean
sure.
Challenger, right? Not
Yes,
champion.
Challenger. Sorry, not Champion. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I made sure he did not get those Auk Arms.
Sure.
Because that would have been bad.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So I'm using the blue cube on Kobik and the space gem on Trader.
Sounds good. Yeah, I'll place my jet. Don't want anybody yelling at me for not forgetting that. I've forgotten my jet before. Jet goes there.
Interesting.
So I'll send that to the map layer.
Remind me.
Oh, whoop. Uh-oh.
It doesn't have to be on the map layer if you want to pull it back up.
Yeah, I'll pull it back up.
I'm not the most savvy with that kind of stuff, so.
Yeah, I mean, luckily we have our team that does a lot of cool stuff with it. So
I want to ask you, why do you place your jet there?
Because it's not on a map where I care about where it goes.
Gotcha. Okay.
So there's maps that are oppressive that if I lose map, so I need to open them up.
That makes sense.
So, in this matchup, it doesn't really matter to me.
All right.
So I'm ready when you are. If you're ready for me to go.
Okay. What do you say? 45-minute timer?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. You can start now.
All right. So since it's on Uni, quick turn. The Walking Woods are going to go up and grab the objects and place them on Uni and Unseen. So Remaker onto Uni and Reality Gem onto Unseen, and we will pass the turn.
Okay. I'm going to use Sheriff Strange's Perplex on Mangog's defense. Kobik's Perplex on Mangog's defense. Trader is going to sidestep, carrying, or actually, phase.
Yeah, because you can't sidestep into the hindering there where you want to go.
I don't want to get too close to Uni though. Oh, I miss Uni. I think I'm going to get back to playing him after this.
It's a lot of fun.
He is my boy. I think Trader's going to phase to there. Carrying up Mr. Oz. And
He can't carry Oz.
No?
Oz flies.
Oh, crazy. For some reason I thought he walked. Thank you for keeping me honest, sir.
No, that's the big deal with playing Oz on my Vulture team, is being able to get him up there, but he flies. So it's like you got to have the cheapest giant or like a retaliator to get him into position so he can, prob the entire map type thing.
Yeah, I technically could have used Mangog, but I'm not sure I want to get Mangog closer to you.
Probably not.
No, it doesn't seem like the move, personally.
Oh, and I forgot to heal my Flora, so let's see.
There you
Flora
go.
goes up one.
Well, I'm going to be a little crazy, I think, and Oz is going to TK himself to there.
Okay.
Sheriff Strange is going to sidestep up. And Trader's going to...
Sheriff Strange doesn't have sidestep.
No? What am I thinking?
He has Force Blast.
Yeah, you're correct. My buddy always puts the exo specs on him, so I'm just so used to him having sidestep. I don't actually own Sheriff Strange currently.
Oh man, he's a good piece. I like him.
I had to, but recently I liquidated some assets just because of the new house acquisition.
Gotcha.
Where'd I put my trader? There he is. Sorry. Trader will move to there, carrying Kobek there.
Okay.
And then, I guess Kobek will just give herself +2 range for now.
Okay.
And then, sorry. One
well,
more
you're fine.
thing.
Go ahead.
And then Sheriff Strange will move. Maybe I don't want Sheriff Strange to move. Yeah, I'll say go.
All right. Let's pick Stealth with Uni. Roll Leadership with Groot. Nope. So we'll go ahead and go sidestep, sidestep, sidestep. Move Groot carrying Uni. Let's see, you got a Gene. Yeah, we'll drop PC +2 to Uni's defense, +1 to Groot's defense. Sidestep Flora. And give Groot an action token. Clear unseen. Clear the trees. Clear Uni. Heal the tree. Nope. All right, you're go.
Okay. Now, I'm really tempted to get over there and start tokening things. But at the same time, I don't know if I want to go cuddle up to Uni-Mind in a couple of walking woods.
That's what they're there for. Yeah, I think what's cool to note is that you can't swap with Trader unless you have Line of Fire. So, like, you just can't swap with Batman.
Huh. I actually didn't realize that.
Yeah.
You're totally correct that is good to note. I wonder how many people actually caught that.
Yeah, it's within 3 squares and Line of Fires. I mean, obviously, Kobik can take away a, whatever, like Batman team ability or whatever, but...
But still, is that how you want to do it? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So Kobik is going to move up to here. I'm going to push Oz, because I'm crazy like that, to TK Trader to here.
Okay. TK him 6 and then move him 2.
Yeah, he's gonna sidestep. Or yeah, TK him 6, move him 2.
Yeah, because you can go to there and then move 2, so you can go up 1 more if you want.
Yeah, that was the plan. I just always cheat and say TKM8.
Yeah.
Actually, I played against a couple of Oz's in the WKO, and wow, they're annoying when they're on the other side.
Sure.
I was playing Gene main force. I'll sidestep Trader there. And they caused me a few headaches, I will say that. And then Trader will phase to there. Dropping Kobik here. And I will token Uni with Kobik.
Okay.
I will do the swap, and I will token Uni with Trader.
Okay.
And I will perplex up Kobik's defense with herself.
Mm-hmm.
I will perplex up Groot's defense with, Mangog's defense with Sheriff Strange, and Trader will perplex up Kobik's defense with himself.
Okay.
And
so Kobik's still at his 17 then, invuln?
Trader is, yes.
Yeah, Trader is, yeah.
Yep.
So Kobik's at a 21.
Yes, sir.
Gotcha. All right. My go?
Yep.
All right, let's start out with leadership on Groot. Nope. So, to move.
Yeah, I kind of risked it on that one. Groot's a terrible leader whenever I need him to, so.
Go. So the blue cube is on Trader right now?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I will copy them and I will make a representation so you can see.
Sure. So I'm not going to do anything this turn. So sidestep. So I'm sorry, I'm just looking underneath there. I forget that I'm 1 square off. So that's fine. So I can move. Sidestep. I got the forward. Yeah, if I drop it there, I won't be able to pick it up unless I go. Okay, yeah. So Flora will pick it up. Okay. So let's go ahead and Uni will choose probability control. And I will go ahead and move Groot to there, carrying I won't carry unseen. I'll just leave him there.
Where is your unseen, actually? I can't
he's underneath. He's underneath there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's hiding in stealth, as one does.
Under the WWE belt. I dig it.
Yeah. So Trader, invuln, 1, 2, 1, 2. Let's see. Hold on. Take him. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So that'll be fine. So we need to go sidestep here with the Walking Wood. Let's go ahead and make him an 11 attack with unseen. Uni will make him a 12 attack, 4 damage.
Oh boy.
And then we'll go ahead and flurry on Trader, needing 5s. First attack, that hits.
Yes, sir.
Second attack, that hits.
Yes.
And then I'll go ahead and poison him with Uni to finish him off.
Oh, very crafty, sir. That Remaker ring.
Yeah.
Son of a... I'm not going to pretend like I thought about that.
It's all good. So we'll go ahead with Flora and sidestep to there, picking up the blue cube. And then I'll go ahead and try to attempt to hit Kobik with it.
Okay. Just like you told Patrick Frazier about. I dig it.
Yep. So if you want to roll...
Oh, yeah, shape change.
Shape change, yeah.
Got it.
Blue cube's dead.
It dies even if you can't attack me with it, eh?
Yep. So let's go sidestep with the Walking Wood, and we'll go ahead and attempt to flurry on Kobik with the other Walking.
Okay, shape change. Go for it.
10 on a 20, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so first attack misses. I'll prob it with Uni. Misses. I'll prob it with Unseen. Second attack, shape change.
Go for it.
That does hit.
Son of a...
You want to prob it with Kobik, probably?
Yes, I do.
Okay. All right, that misses. So let's go ahead with Unseen and sidestep to there.
Okay.
Actually, let's see. So yeah, it doesn't matter. All of that is fine. I'll take the Mangog promotion, whatever. Oh, and Kobik's on. You know what? That actually hit Kobik because I poisoned.
Oh.
Before we get any further. So you'll want to roll senses on Kobik.
Yeah, that's definitively... Oh, no, she has 19 for 2 clicks.
Oh, she does have 19 for 2
Yep.
clicks? What the heck? Silly Kobik. I thought she went to an 18.
No, 18, click 3.
All right, well, that's okay. So that all misses. Unseen is fine there. Groot's there. Go ahead and clear Uni. Unseen's fine. Actually, you know, Unseen's just going to stay underneath the WWE belt.
Okay.
And roll to heal Flora. Nope. It's all on you.
Okay. That Unseen's in an inconvenient spot for me. I wanted to land Mangog over here. Because now I have the choice of either not being able to promote him or not being able to hit everything. I'm gonna...
That's fun, right?
Right. I'm gonna perplex up Mangog's attack with Sheriff Strange.
Okay, so you'll be a 9.
Yep. And I'm going to Mangog, I guess.
Okay. Who's your initial target going to be? The Walking Wood or Uni?
Oh, we'll say Uni.
Okay. So Uni will roll shape change.
Oh.
Okay. Misses.
Okay. It's okay. I missed, so I will... I'm hitting the Walking Woods, but I don't think that's...
You are hitting the Walking Woods, but you missed Groot. You hit Flora as well. I guess I get to roll like a shape change on the Walking Woods too.
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
So yeah.
Before I choose if I'm rerolling.
The Walking Wood on the closest to your starting area.
Okay.
And then the Walking Wood next to Groot. All right. So no rolling out.
I'll prob it with Kobik.
Okay. So second attack is everything within 2, right?
Yes.
All right. So we'll go shape change on Uni. Shape change on the Walking Wood not next to Groot, and the shape change on the Walking Wood next to Groot. All right.
And I hit an 18.
I'll prob it with Uni.
16.
So you got the 2 Walking Woods.
And Flora. Did I not?
Yeah, you'll knock Flora to the stop.
Okay. I will sidestep the Mangog into the starting area, and I will give him a power action to pull the sword.
Okay, cool.
That is a thing.
Yep.
Now, what kind of reach do I have with you? It's not bad. It's doable. I'm admittedly in an inconvenient spot here with Kobik. Sheriff Strange will move up, I think. I just didn't have enough points on this team to wiggle in a something to give a move and attack. He will move up his 10. To there. No, not quite there. I'm just double checking stuff on him, just so I know he's gonna move right into there, because otherwise that's foolish. What's Uni took senses or stealth?
Prob.
He took prob, and he used it, correct?
Yeah. An unseen still has his prob left.
Yes. What's Uni sitting at for defense? 20?
Just an 18 invincible.
Okay. I dig it. I'm gonna get aggressive, I think. I'm going to perplex up Kobik's defense, just in case.
Yeah, I mean, you have ID cards still.
I do, but with the ID cards I have, they're all ranged, so I'd be calling them in adjacent. And I don't have the cube to move myself.
Right.
So I kind of put myself in a goofy spot there. But I'm gonna perplex my defense up, and I'm gonna try and mind control Uni.
Okay. Shape change on Uni.
I hit.
So I'll prob it with unseen.
And I hit.
Okay.
Uni will move to here. And
Okay.
he will shoot Groot.
Okay.
Misses.
Yep.
It was worth a shot. No.
Yeah, I mean, you should have dual targeted unseen as well, but that would have missed him also.
True. Yeah. That would have been the move. I was not thinking about it. I attest that to the Daniel Powell jitters.
No, gosh. I don't want to hear it.
It's your go.
So leadership with Groot doesn't matter. So that's fine. That's fine. This is fine. So I got 4. I need to do 1, 2, 3. So if I do 2, 1, 2, I do 2 to him with 4 damage, and then I can side blast him 2, 4. Sorry, I need to hit him 3, 1, 2, 3, then 1, 2, 4. I'll knock him. So I can go 1 and 2, that and that, and see what happens. So Uni will go ahead and choose probability control. And we'll go ahead and take a double power action with unseen to call out Cyclops.
Okay.
to here, I think. Yeah, because I can sidestep him away. 1, 2, 5. Yeah. Make sure I got my range for where I'm going to put him. So yeah, I can go 1 to here. Okay, yeah, that'll be fine. Sidestep him to there. So let's go ahead and do our perplexes. Let's go 2 into attack with Uni. And let's go 1 into attack on... Actually, you know what? I don't need to call out Cyclops yet. So we'll just hold off on that. So let's go 2 into attack on Uni, 1 into damage on Groot, and then Unseen will go 1 into attack on Groot. And then we'll retail with Groot to here.
Okay.
Need a 7. All right, so that'll hit Mangog for 2.
Rob it with Kobik.
Okay.
Bah.
That hits.
Okay.
So I'll go ahead and drop a Walking Wood.
Okay.
To there. So let's just go 13 attack, Psyblast for 4 damage, and let's go ahead and dual target Kobik and Mangog.
Okay. Shape change on Kobik.
Yep.
Go for it.
Yes, if did I do my math right? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Hang on, I'm one, but that'll be fine. That'll put him at a 9. I'm 1 maths off on Psyblasting Mangog. So, anyways, let's just go ahead and do the dual target. You failed your shape change. 13 attack on 20 and 18. So that'll miss. I'll prob it with Uni. That'll hit. Do I hit Miss Kobik?
Oh, sorry. I thought you were asking yourself that question.
Yeah, no.
You do.
Super Sense roll.
I hit, or I missed it.
All right, so let's just go ahead and deal the 4 to her.
Okay. That drops her to her
last click.
Yes, sir.
All right, so it's 2. That's 1 action. So let's go ahead and use my second action to flurry on Kobik with the Walking Wood.
Okay.
I think I need an 8 there to kill her.
You are correct.
First attack misses. I'll go ahead and go to second attack, and that'll hit.
And that is a dead Kobik. Because she has nothing to get her out of that.
Not at that point. And then the Space Gem will drop there.
Yep.
I'll go ahead and sidestep with the Walking Wood 1, 2 to pick up the Space Gem. So we missed this guy. So we've got 2 actions left and 1 prob. So I think for the moment we'll just go ahead and... You still have some big beefy Collins left. We'll just, for the moment, clear Groot, clear Flora, just leave Unseen where he's at. Roll a heal for he heals up 1.
Curse you, Flora.
He keeps healing. The token. He just goes to click 1 above his stop click.
That is inconvenient. All right. I need to put in some work here.
Yeah, I mean, you got a lot of stuff left to do.
I'm nothing that can deal with that unseen, though.
I mean, Mangog can.
Mangog can. But I don't like my chances there.
I mean, yes, he hit the sidestep breakaway. And he's got a 10 attack. You have to get, what's his name into position for a prob, probably. You got a perplex from Sheriff Strange available.
Mm-hmm. I kind of want to take out that Groot and not have to worry about that. The Groot is causing issues.
Groot's about to punch Mangog next turn.
That's why Groot has to go, sir. In full disclosure, Groot has to go.
Yeah.
Okay. Sheriff Strange is going to call out a Cyclops. Gave the wrong guy the token. He's gonna perplex up Cyclops' attack. Cyclops is gonna attempt to mow down Groot here. I need a 6.
Let's see, 1, 2, 4, yeah.
7.
Yeah. No, you need a 6. You're fine. 12
oh yeah,
on
I can
18.
target the back square. You're correct.
Yeah.
Got it.
I'll go ahead and prob it with Unseen. All right, super got it. Super dead Groot.
Thank God. Okay. He will sidestep himself off the board.
Sure.
Do I need to sidestep him off the board?
Yeah, you do.
Okay.
Because you still have your leadership with Sheriff Strange.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm saying I wouldn't leave him on the board.
I occasionally leave a Cyclops or something dangling out there as bait for the second Cyclops to come in for the double tap.
Oh, I gotcha.
Not that that's, the most efficient
I would totally just kill it with an ID.
Yep, that would be the thing. And this is why you're 2-time rock champ.
I try.
I'm gonna sidestep. He only needs to go to there. It doesn't matter. So wherever I go, that walking wood can come get me. Take my chances and sidestep into the bush. Give me a little extra defense.
I mean, I ignore it with Uni.
Yeah. You wouldn't ignore it with Collins, but...
I mean, I can target that back square like you did to my Groot.
No, I fully stepped him in.
Oh, you fully stepped him in? Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to play the numbers a little bit here. And Mangog's going to attempt to punch... will he kill him? No, you did too much damage.
No, I mean, you would have to be able to not step in and hit him on the diagonal this way and potentially knock him into the wall.
True.
So you'd have to be able to punch him from this square.
That is a thing. You're correct. So I was here. Yeah, I'll take your advice on that one. And let's try it anyway.
Okay.
Oh, Mangog's so dead. Punch? No. No, no, no. What does Oz want to do? Oz is gonna TK himself 6 and then move 2.
Okay.
To there. And let's hope for the best.
Okay. So I gotta do 5 Psy Blast and I can put a stop click. And that's not gonna help too much. So we're just got to go 13, 11. We'll just go prob with Uni. And we'll go. We will go ahead and call out Cyclops this turn. Do believe. Uni will go 13 attack. And make Cyclops a 12 attack.
Okay.
And Unseen will make him 5 damage here.
Okay.
And we'll attempt to. We're going to Psy Blast your Mangog to stop click.
Okay.
You're an 18, right? So that misses. I'll prob it with Uni. That misses. I'll prob it with Unseen. That misses. Well, that didn't go as planned.
Hey, it's better to be lucky than good.
Yeah. So take my token. So I've used 2 actions. Let's go ahead with the Walking Wood and sidestep to here and break your Space Gem on you.
No.
Killing himself. That actually hits.
Yes, it does. So that'll be for 5?
1. You do have impervious, though. It'll be for 4, sorry. So you'll take 2 otherwise.
I hit the impervious.
Alright, so let's just go ahead and deal with Cyclops here. Running shot to there.
Okay.
12 on a... he dies. 12. Precision strike. That misses. So I'll sidestep Unseen to here. To get Cyclops off the board. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Used ID card pile.
I just have this image in my head of Unseen walking around wearing the belt.
Yeah, he would put the tokens on there correctly. So your double token, you'd have to colossal push to call something out, which is fine. Let's just go ahead and sidestep the tree to there. Roll to heal the tree. And nope. All right, your go.
Okay.
Hold on. Sorry, one more thing. Thinking about it. Outwit the prob power on Oz.
Boo. That is fair. I think my turn's pretty straightforward. I think it's just a bunch of clearing, to be honest. Yeah, not much I can do other than that. I could push, but I don't think it's worth it at this point.
All right. So let's go out with the prob power again. Our Uni will choose senses this turn. Out with the prob power here. Let's just go ahead and make Flora a 10 attack, 4 damage, Uni 20 defense.
Okay.
And then we'll punch your Mangog for 4 damage. So I need an 8. Or is he down to a 17? He's an 18
no,
still.
He's still an 18.
Yeah, so roll for the 8. That hits for 4 potentially.
It does. So for 2.
Yep, he'll take 2.
That's bad.
So we'll go ahead and clear Uni, clear Unseen, and call your.
Okay. Huh. You said Uni is a 20.
Yeah.
Prob is outwitted. What kind of magic can we whip up with Sheriff Strange here? I have an idea, but I don't know if it's the idea per se. This double stealth is killing me here. I know Uni's not in stealth right now, but not the optimal matchup.
You're the one that moved me behind the blocking.
Yeah, thanks for that. Mistakes were made. That's the only thing I have to say about that. I set you back there and you're just like, alright, I can deal with this.
Yeah, I'll just stay there, thanks.
Yeah. Good talk, coach. I mean, I could go for Uni. But a 20 isn't exactly favorable. I could make it... Alright. I'm going to TK up Sheriff Strange 6. My cat is driving me nuts currently. And then he's going to move 2 to there, I think, is where I want him. Sure. I'm going to perplex up I really like your unseen change to this team. I just want to say that right now.
Yeah. Oh, no problem. Thank you.
I'll perplex up his attack, I guess. And
Okay.
then I'm going to go range combat expert both into damage. So it'll be for a 5 if I can hit this on Uni.
So he's 10, 3.
Yep. Perplex into attack and then both into damage. So it'll be an 11 for 5.
All right, 11 for 5. Roll, shape change. Got it. To be fair, that's the first shape change I've rolled this game.
Yep. No, I'm not complaining about the shape change. I play the Uni game. I get it.
Yeah.
Just inconvenient.
Yeah. You can totally shoot my Flora.
Oh, I'm totally going to shoot Flora.
That hits him. I'll just let it be. Go to stop. Back to stop.
Okay. And then, is it a waste to, oh, Mangok should have a token from last turn, shouldn't he?
No, he cleared.
Did he? Okay.
Yeah, he went to 2 to attack unseen.
Yeah, okay. I thought it was last turn I attacked unseen.
Yeah, this is the turn he would be actioning.
I'm going to sidestep to there, picking up the heavy object. And I'm going to hopefully smash unseen with it.
We have to break away.
Oh, I do, stupid Flora. Sidestep breakaway. I get it. Are you going to prob my breakaway like a big jerk?
No, I'm going to totally prob your attack roll.
Okay. I will take the WWE belt and attempt to smash you with it.
Yeah, I need a 9.
I got it.
And I'll prob it with unseen.
And I got it.
Alright, at least it wasn't a crit. Roll out with unseen. And I don't know if I got it because the roll D20 is frozen.
You got it. It was a 6.
And unseen got it like a boss.
Sad face.
To be fair, I missed all of my rollouts so far.
I accept that. That would have just been awesome. Here we go.
Alright, so Uni will choose prob. We'll go ahead and outwit the prob power.
Yep.
We'll go ahead and take a double power action to call out Jean Grey. We'll make her, Uni will make her an 11 attack. He'll make himself a 13 attack.
Okay.
Unseen will make her a 12 attack.
Okay.
So we'll go ahead and running shot to there.
What's Jean's damage currently?
One,
just
two,
the
three,
three?
four, five. The 3, yeah. So it'll knock you to your stop click.
You are correct.
So 12 on your 18 with Jean. Just not rolling attack rolls today. We'll probably seen. And the thing's frozen again. All right,
That's
that
a
does
hit.
hit. So that'll put you to your stop click.
Yes, sir.
Then we'll go ahead and Psy Blast you. So I only need to do 1, so I'll dual target Psy Blast.
Okay.
There and there, 13 on 19.
Yep.
So senses on Sheriff Strange.
Nope.
So we'll do 1 Psy Blast to Mangog and 3 to Sheriff Strange.
Okay, sounds good.
And that puts Sheriff Strange on his stop click, right?
Yes, it does.
So I am totally Jean TKs herself off the board.
Okay.
So I'm totally going to retail with Flora Colossus.
Oh boy.
8 on a 17, I think.
Yes, sir.
See if I can hit this. I cannot, so we'll prob it with Uni. Not miss. So, we will clear the Flora and roll to heal. Nope.
Okay. So I have a chance to kill this Flora and be done with it.
Potentially.
Just let me dream, alright? Now, to do it myself or call something in. I have pretty equal odds either way. I guess I'll call in Cyclops. Perplex Cyclops up to a 12. And I will shoot the Flora.
You should totally move him up here, though.
True, yep.
So I can't see him with unseen.
Yeah, I will call him in here and then I'll do that.
Well, you have to go out this way to get him off the board. So, like, here?
Yeah. 1, 2,
Yeah.
3.
Yeah.
No,
That
we
works.
can go one more, yeah. Oh. And
All right,
that's
we'll see
time.
if Flora.
So.
See if he hits it.
And he misses.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Are you a 16 or a 17 on your stop?
I'm an 18.
Oh, yep, that's a miss. Good game, bud.
Yeah, good game.
So BZ had some constructive criticism, as he always does, which I love him for.
Yeah. What do we got going on, BZ?
Okay, so he says he thinks the usage of mind control is underutilized. And now you're just kind of dead sitting there, which makes sense. I just didn't want to let Uni loose. I kind of figured if you got aggressive with Uni and I was still on my side of the map, you'd just start blowing figures off the board because Uni has that potential.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that, like, if you don't get aggressive, like, I have this available to me and I can just wait. Yep. I mean, I can go out to here and shoot your Mangog with a 13 attack.
Yeah.
And then come back to there-ish and then body block with Woods. So, I mean, I can remove the Mangog threat pretty quickly if I want to.
Yeah, that's kind of... I didn't want you to take Mangog off, and you also had the option to If you can see Kobik, you can wipe her off the map with one shot potentially. Trade her off the board with one shot potentially. So there's just a lot of I didn't want to try and play the range game with you and get annihilated for it. I feel Uni is a really good matchup against Kobik Trader for that reason.
Yeah, I mean, if I win map, right, I mean, you're playing the non-themed version, so it's a little bit tougher if I get taken to, like, the Galador Promenade or whatever.
True, true. I just really like PJ's build. And then he said Mangog has sidestep. You can hit everything, but I wanted to save that sidestep for pulling the sword.
Yeah.
And then this is the really good one. Is also, if your plan was to move all the way up like that, you could have swapped cubes the previous turn, then the swapped would have kept the blue cube on Kobik the turn I got aggressive and moved up. Which that is a very good point.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, from like a point perspective, like I still take the cube and smash it on Kobik.
No, what he's saying is
No, I get you, right? But like to me, that helps you out, but I don't know if it necessarily helps your overall situation.
I don't think it does either. It just would have gave me another turn or two of something else to do.
Yeah, I mean, you could have booped up and called out Cyclops, got a shot on Uni probably.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, if you put Uni, and the problem is that if you don't have a for sure double tap program,
yes,
you're just going to put Uni on running shot pulse wave. Just try to go pulse wave.
I did realize that really early that I didn't have the resources to double tap Uni necessarily.
Right.
At least not efficiently. Like,
Yeah.
I would have had to figure out a way to blast you to your stop and then get Sheriff Strange in to finish you, which it was kind of difficult.
Yeah. Now, what I do like when you play the Kobik with the Oz is you can give things like, Jean Grey improved targeting for her outwit.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can take away X-Men and give her Superman ally. I mean, and that works with Mr. As well.
Dude.
So that he can see through hindering.
Yeah. I have never realized that before playing that combination.
Yeah. And then like the turn that you pushed Mr. Oz.
Yep.
You could have also given me Superman ally potentially. And given unseen Superman ally, because you weren't trying to base him to give Oz power cosmic, so he didn't push.
Yep.
That's always just useful for Oz. So you were trying to base Uni. So you obviously don't want to give Uni Superman ally in the hyper time.
Yeah.
But,
I'm still hung up on the Kobik Oz being able to make like Cyclops and stuff shoot through stealth. That's, or like to take away, to give them that Superman team ability. That's awesome.
Yeah, something that can catch them off guard, especially with like kind of thing. I mean, it can, and in that situation with Trader, it can also be useful so that he can see to do the trade.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But yeah, it's just more of, as long as I can body block with the Walking Woods for a minute until I can get a shot off, then you're probably not taking away. You're probably not giving me Mystics.
No.
I mean, Mystics, you're not getting the improved targeting. You can just get a shot off, but then you're not getting the Mango attack off.
True. No, that would have been nice to think of, because then I perplex him up to a 4 and take a slightly better shot at Unseen, maybe. But
Yeah,
that was just
potentially.
inexperience on my part. That's This is why we do this show, so people can learn stuff like that. I'm sure I'm not the only one that hasn't thought about that.
And the bigger thing that I don't think that matters is I totally did not give you a Mr. Leslie.
No, you didn't, and no,
So
I don't think it does.
yeah, because you were TKing up. Because yeah, I mean, I guess it would have, but I mean, I would have moved up Leslie to here, so he wouldn't have been able to get next to Trader, because I think Trader was in like these two squares,
Yes,
maybe.
he
I don't
was.
remember. Yeah, somebody will probably correct us, but yeah, I mean, you could have brought up that guy, but I don't know. I don't. That's one of the negatives of playing online, is sometimes you forget stuff that you don't whenever it's in person.
I do find that is an aspect of Roll20. I'll have to double check numbers I normally have right in front of me,
Sure.
but yeah, I did not think about that Superman team ability with Oz, and I just love the unseen change to your team.
Yeah, it's pretty good. He's got to roll out. At
Yeah,
least you didn't crit hit. At least you didn't crit hit him. I've had him crit hit once, and that was not fun.
yeah, I can imagine. That quick way to ruin Unseen's day, eh?
Yeah, absolutely.
At least you're packing some prob to get rid of it normally.
Yeah, that's why I gotta be careful sometimes. Like that, that Mangog attack could have easily been a crit hit on that next one. You went 11-11, so luckily you didn't go 11-12. If so, Unseen would have just taken it.
Yeah. But that being said, I think I'm might be jumping back on the Uni train after seeing your build in action there.
Yeah, keep trying the other stuff, but feel free to use the Uni team.
I switch stuff up for the stream so people aren't stale of me always playing like X-Men or whatever. But I
Sure.
think as far as personal tournament practice goes, Uni's back on the tournament tray.
Yeah, hit me up.
I just
If you have any questions.
you know I'm not scared to do that by now. On that note, I always appreciate all the help you've given me since I've started playing.
No, you're very welcome.
I will say, like, you and PJ are two of the most helpful individuals in the whole community. Everyone is super nice, but you guys always go above and beyond to teach people.
Yeah, I mean, again, I'm quite a. One of the goals with Clixed was the reason I got asked, the reason I agreed to start doing Clixed in 2016 was no secrets in the meta. So there should be combos should already be known. I know BZ, I said this on another stream or something a while back, but no secrets. There should be combos that should always be known. Now, I mean, I can't always like show somebody positioning and anything beyond like turn 1 or 2, very well over the internet. But I can say, hey, Kobik Trader's a thing, or hey, we can talk about Trader or Kobik giving Superman ally out to call-ins. The combos like that, everybody should know. That should be a thing that we always talk about as a community, and there should be no gotchas like, oh, I showed up with this 3-figure combo that automatically wins games. Everybody should have an equal chance at that.
Yeah, I like that mentality. It's healthy for the game, in my opinion.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just want to say one last time, I appreciate you being on, and hopefully we can get some practice together in the future. Good luck at Worlds. I'm hoping you take the World Championship you don't own currently.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
Anytime, buddy. You're welcome on the channel anytime. Thanks, everybody, for watching, and we'll talk to you guys next time.